Listen up, watch fam. You're about to learn why that $50 smartwatch ain't hitting the same as a real timepiece that'll make your wrist flex harder than your favorite rapper's chain. What's good, timepiece lovers? Your boy's back with another banger, and today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of watches. Whether you're rocking that hand-me-down Timex or dreaming about that Rolex Submariner, this video will transform you from a complete newbie into someone who actually knows what they're talking about when they step into a watch store. So buckle up, hit that notification bell, and let's get this horological education started. Terminologies. Speaking the language. First things first, you can't play the game if you don't know the rules, and in the watch world, terminology is everything. Let's break down the essential vocab that'll keep you from looking lost when you're talking about timepieces. The case is your watch's main body. Think of it as the house where all the magic happens. The dial is what most people call the face, and this is where brands flex their artistic muscles. You've got hands pointing to numbers on indices or hour markers. Some watches use Arabic numerals, others go with Roman numerals, and the ones just use simple batons or dots. The crown is that little knob on the side that you turn to set the time. And on automatic watches, it's also where you wind the mainspring when your watch has been sitting too long. Speaking of sitting, the lugs are those extensions from the case where your strap or bracelet connects. Here's where it gets spicy. Complications. No, we're not talking about relationship drama. In watch terms, any function beyond basic time telling is a complication. Date windows, chronographs, and moon phases. These are all complications that separate the basic timepieces from the serious horological statements. The bezel is the ring around the dial, and it can be purely decorative or functional. Dive watches have rotating bezels for timing underwater adventures, while GMT watches often feature fixed bezels with 24-hour markings. And that case back? It's either solid, keeping everything locked down tight, or exhibition style with sapphire crystal so you can peep the movement doing its thing. Watch movements. The heartbeat of time. This is where we separate the real ones from the wannabes. Understanding what makes your watch tick is crucial, and I mean that literally. Quartz movements are the reliable workhorses of the watch world. They use a battery to send electrical current through a quartz crystal, which vibrates exactly 32,768 times per second. This creates incredibly accurate timekeeping. We're talking about losing maybe 15 seconds per month. The Citizen EcoDrive takes quartz to the next level by using solar power, so you never need to change a battery. Mechanical movements are where the real magic happens. These are powered by a coiled spring called the mainspring, and they're divided into two categories. Manual wind movements require you to wind the crown daily. It's a ritual that connects you to centuries of watchmaking tradition. The Panerai Luminor Marina, with its P6000 movement, is a perfect example of manual winding done right. Automatic movements wind themselves through the motion of your wrist. A weighted rotor spins as you move, winding the mainspring and keeping your watch powered. The ETA 2824-2 is probably the most common automatic movement you'll encounter. It's reliable, serviceable, and powers everything from entry-level Swiss watches to some serious luxury pieces. The beauty of mechanical movements lies in their complexity. Hundreds of tiny components working together in perfect harmony, all powered by a spring and regulated by an escapement that ticks away the seconds. When you see that rotor spinning through an exhibition caseback, you're witnessing engineering that hasn't fundamentally changed in centuries. Mainstream brands, knowing the players. Let's talk about the brands that run this industry, because knowing who makes what will save you from some serious rookie mistakes. At the top of the mountain, you've got the Holy Trinity: Patek Philippe, Vacheron Constantin, and Audemars Piguet. These Swiss powerhouses represent the absolute pinnacle of traditional watchmaking. Patek Philippe's Calatrava is horological perfection in its purest form, while AP's Royal Oak revolutionized luxury sports watches back in 1972. Rolex sits in its own category. They're not just a watch brand, they're a cultural phenomenon. The Submariner, Daytona, and GMT Master II aren't just timepieces. They're status symbols that hold their value better than most investments. Tudor, Rolex's sister brand, offers similar quality at more accessible prices with pieces like the Black Bay and Pelagos. Omega brings serious horological credibility with their coaxial escapement technology and master chronometer certification. The Speedmaster Professional remains the only watch certified by NASA for spacewalks, while the Seamaster Planet Ocean can handle depths that would crush most submarines. In the accessible luxury space, Seiko absolutely dominates. Their Grand Seiko line competes directly with Swiss luxury brands, while their Prospex divers offer incredible value. The SKX007 has achieved cult status among watch enthusiasts for good reason. Citizen, Casio, and Timex handle the everyday warrior category. Casio's G-Shock can survive being run over by a truck, Citizen's Eco Drive eliminates battery anxiety, and Timex's Weekender proves that good design doesn't require a massive budget. Size, straps, and tools. Getting the fit right. Here's where most people mess up: buying a watch that doesn't fit their wrist properly. Size matters, and there's science behind getting it right. Case diameter is measured across the widest point of the case, but that number doesn't tell the whole story. Lug-to-lug distance is what really determines if a watch fits your wrist. If the lugs extend beyond your wrist's edges, the watch is too big, period. Most men's wrists can handle 38 to 42 millimeter cases comfortably, while women's watches typically range from 26 to 36 millimeters. Strap selection can make or break your watch game. Leather straps bring classic elegance. Shell Cordovan from makers like Horween Leather Company represents the premium tier. NATO straps offer durability and military heritage. They're designed so your watch won't hit the ground even if a spring bar fails. Metal bracelets provide the most integrated look, especially on sports watches like the Submariner or Royal Oak. Rubber straps aren't just for dive watches anymore. High-end options from companies like Rubber Bee offer luxury comfort for everything from Rolexes to Pateks. They're perfect for active lifestyles and surprisingly versatile. Essential tools every watch owner needs: a spring bar tool for strap changes, a watch case opener for battery replacements, and a demagnetizer, because modern life is full of magnetic fields that can mess with your mechanical movements' accuracy. In-house versus third-party movements and certifications. This topic separates the marketing hype from real horological value. Understanding movement sourcing and certifications will save you from overpaying for fancy marketing. In-house movements are developed and manufactured by the watch brand itself. Rolex's Caliber 3235, Omega's coaxial master chronometer movements, and Patek Philippe's legendary Caliber 324 SC represent the pinnacle of in-house development. These movements typically command premium prices because they represent complete vertical integration and proprietary technology. Third-party movements come from specialized manufacturers like ETA, Sellita, and Miyota. The ETA 2824-2 powers everything from $500 Hamilton watches to $5,000 luxury pieces. There's nothing wrong with this approach. It allows brands to focus on design, finishing, and other aspects while using proven, reliable movements. QOSC certification means your watch has been tested by the Swiss official Chronometer Testing Institute and meets specific accuracy standards. Certified chronometers must keep time within -4+6 seconds per day. That's serious precision. Omega's Master Chronometer certification goes beyond costs by testing watches in real-world conditions, including exposure to magnetic fields up to 15,000 Gauss. This certification proves your watch can handle anything modern life throws at it. The Patek Philippe seal and Geneva seal represent even higher standards, covering not just accuracy, but also finishing quality, component specifications, and manufacturing standards. These certifications guarantee you're getting watches finished to the highest possible standards. Understanding water resistance. It's not what you think. Water resistance ratings confuse more people than any other watch specification, and misunderstanding them can literally destroy your timepiece. 30 meters per 100 feet. Water resistance means your watch can handle splashes and rain, but don't even think about swimming with it. This rating covers basic daily activities, but nothing more. 50 million to 165 feet can handle swimming in shallow water, but the pressure from diving or jumping into a pool might exceed the seal's capabilities. This is shower-safe territory, though temperature changes can affect water resistance. 100 meters per 330 feet is where real swimming capability begins. You can swim, snorkel, and engage in water sports, but serious diving requires higher ratings. Most quality sports watches start at this level, 200 meters per 660 feet, and above handles recreational scuba diving. Professional dive watches like the Rolex Submariner, Omega Seamaster, and Seiko Prospex divers are built to these standards with rotating bezels for timing dive intervals. Here's the crucial part. Water resistance ratings assume static conditions. Moving your arm underwater creates pressure spikes that can exceed the rated specifications. Temperature changes cause seals to expand and contract, potentially compromising water resistance over time. Watch crystals, your window to time. The crystal protecting your dial might seem like a simple component, but different materials offer vastly different properties that affect both durability and aesthetics. Acrylic crystals were standard on vintage watches and still appear on some modern pieces like the Omega Speedmaster Professional. They scratch easily, but can be polished back to clarity, and they don't shatter like glass. That vintage Submariner from the 1960s? Acrylic crystal that gives it that warm, slightly domed appearance. Mineral crystal represents the middle ground. It's harder than acrylic and more scratch-resistant, but it can still crack or shatter under impact. Most mid-range watches use mineral crystal because it offers good protection at a reasonable cost. Sapphire crystal is the premium choice, second only to diamond in hardness. It's virtually scratch-proof under normal use and offers perfect clarity. The downside? It can shatter under extreme impact, and replacement costs significantly more than other crystal types. Almost all luxury watches use sapphire crystal, often with anti-reflective coating on one or both sides. Types of watch sellers and dealers. Navigating the marketplace. Knowing where to buy watches can save you thousands and protect you from counterfeits that flood the market. Authorized dealers sell directly through brand partnerships and offer full manufacturer warranties. You'll pay full retail, but you get complete peace of mind and access to limited releases. Tourneau, Crown & Caliber, and Hodinkee Shop represent the authorized dealer gold standard. Gray market dealers sell authentic watches without manufacturer authorization, often at significant discounts. They can't offer manufacturer warranties, but many provide warranty coverage. Jama Shop and eBay's authenticated watch program operate in this space. Independent watch stores often provide more personalized service and may offer better pricing on certain brands. These relationships matter in the watch world. A good independent dealer can get you access to pieces that major retailers can't. Auction houses like Christie's, Sotheby's, and specialized watch auction houses offer access to vintage and rare pieces. However, buyer beware. Condition issues and authenticity concerns require serious expertise to navigate safely. Private sellers and watch forums can offer great deals, but they require the most caution. Time Zone, Watch You Seek, and Reddit's R-Watch Exchange community have established members with solid reputations, but due diligence is essential. The key to a successful watch buying is building relationships with reputable dealers and learning to spot red flags. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. There you have it, Watch Fam. 8 essential topics that'll transform your horological game from amateur hour to pro level. We covered everything from basic terminology to advanced complications, from movement types to market navigation. You're now equipped with the knowledge to walk into any watch conversation with confidence. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning of your watch journey. Each of these topics goes deeper than we could explore in one video, and the rabbit hole of watch collecting is beautifully endless. If this video helped level up your watch knowledge, smash that like button and let me know in the comments which topic surprised you the most. Are you team mechanical or team quartz? Planning your first luxury purchase or already deep in the collecting game? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because we're just getting started. Until then, keep your time accurate and your wrist game strong. Peace out, watch lovers.